What's up guys, it's Kosh and welcome to arrowquest first days guide that will allow you to get the game basics and be really effective at this game. Let's go. So yeah, this is a pretty cool game. This is mix of idle game with the tower game, which I really like. It looks pretty cool. And for the best effects, for the best progress, you will need to go to the right upgrades, otherwise you might screw up. In this game you need everything, not unlike other idle games. You need both attack, health and everything, so I would advise to focus on top 4 stats more or less evenly. As you can see, I've got more into attack and health and a bit less in attack speed and health region because, well, they're more expensive. So yeah, when you're back to the game after the long absence, get some attack as always, because attack is always better. Then don't spend everything, just spend like, we got 35 million. We will spend, let's say 2/3 of it before it will be like 10 million left. Oh, that's too much. But yeah, that will allow us to get pretty good boost and won't spend everything. So after that, spend the rest of the points on extra stuff. Health region could be really important as well, and it's pretty cheap too. So let's go all in here. There we go. We got some blue gems here that we can do for the summons. And don't forget about the quests. Those are daily and you gotta do all of them in order to get the blue gems, in order to do the summons. So yeah, the thing is, why do you want a lot of attack speed? Because at the start you get only 1 arrow, it doesn't bounce, and you got a lot of enemies coming up. Let's challenge the boss. And for the boss it's kinda okay, but for the normal enemies you can get swarmed. That's why it's really important to go for attack speed at some point as well. Don't forget that you can claim some free gems from the store daily, not even daily, but several times a day. Those will help you out quite a lot. And then move on to summons. Once again, weapons should be your priority, then armor, then the skills. If you don't get any cool skills, I advise you guys to do some summons, because skills will help you so much in the game, especially when you will unlock additional slots that will be unlocked as you progress the campaign, and you can guess it won't be that fast. So let's do some weapon summons, so we will be able to upgrade our summon level, and that will give us chance to get the better weapons. There we go. That means that we get... Ooh, this is cool. Let's get this weapon that will give us crazy boost to damage. And you can level up everything to get the own defect bonus. This is being rewarded for you just owning the equipment. Right now, I don't see any significant point in summoning more weapons, because we already get highest rare tier bow available, unless we go to the next summoning tier. So we will go for armor this time. We don't get resources for that. Later. There we go, finish the chapter, and we got some gems and red gems as well that can be used for another upgrade. But now the summons. Let's do some summon armor. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the new one. We got lucky and we got the new one. And for the armor, yeah, we're pretty good. We can go for more summons for armor right now, because we haven't unlocked the highest tier ones. It's always nice to have it available. But later, right now we are good. We got some decent upgrades for our stats. The game plays automatically, as you can see, so the waves are coming one after another, and you don't really need to do anything about that. So since we unlock additional spell slot, let's equip the second spell. And the spells will actually allow us to do more AoE attacks, more spread. They are good for the single target bosses as well, but this one isn't. But it's good for some AoE damage for the enemies coming up, so we can reach the boss. Usually it's not the problem, usually the boss is the problem. So if you are deciding which spells to equip, get something that will allow you to target at the enemies. That way, when the boss will come, all the spells will be able to hit the boss and you can progress further. Because honestly, the normal waves aren't that hard, especially if you one-shot the enemies. They are not your issue. Your issue will be the boss. And yeah, as you can see, now we got the quest to summon weapons, even though we summoned weapons before. So sometimes it's better not to rush it, because those will slow you down quite a lot. There we go. So there is the boss, and it's getting all our spells at it, and it got one-shot before even coming close to us. So that's how it works. Now, since we got a lot of millions of resources, let's increase our attack speed a bit. That will allow us to take out the enemies more effectively. Basically, that's it. You just slowly push forward. It's not that complex game, but there are some small things here and there, like getting the right summoning options. For example, you really don't want to summon times 10 because it costs only 15. So for 30 you get 25. It's like 25% extra summons. So yeah, it's not really viable option if you want to be effective. Now let's talk about the special abilities that you can spend your red gems on that you get from completing the chapter. There are some good things here, and honestly, increasing your attack is the best option early on because it increases all your attack. Boss damage is the next closest thing that will allow you to push further, and then you get the idle time, which is kinda weird. It's available 16 times by 15 minutes, so it's a lot of idle time. Right now it's 4 hours, so I would say it's a good option if you want to be idle, but only after all the major upgrades, or if you are paid to win player, if you buy in those red gems, because you can get them from some packs, and that will allow you to progress so much faster. If you don't want to pay though, if you want to play the game effectively, I advise you guys to install the LD Player. That's Android emulator on the PC that I use for all my Android games, and install that game over there, link your accounts, and that way you can run it 24/7 in the background of your PC while playing something else on your phone, or just not killing its battery, not running it 24/7. That way you won't need idle time at all, because you'll be getting the resources every time you take out the enemies, and it will be more efficient as well, I think. We got some extra blue gems, green gems, doesn't matter. Let's summon some skills. So we got some new skills available for us. It's a bomb random area. We don't like that. We want something focused. We can level up spells as well. That will allow us to do what? I'm not sure. That will make the spell stronger. It doesn't give you any passive bonuses, I think. And you will unlock companions at 5-1, which is not that close, but if you try hard enough, you will be able to get there pretty soon. I'm not sure that even with my current build, after like a couple of days of playing, I'll be able to get there right now, but we will see. For now, we go to the dungeons. Dungeons have different levels and they require keys to enter. When you enter the dungeon, you gotta defeat, for the gold, you gotta defeat the goblin. That will give you the gold, obviously. And the next one will become stronger and stronger, so yeah. You can go for the higher difficulty to get more gold. Pretty obvious, right? And then you get the Bone Cavern. That's a new one, I haven't been here before. And here you get massive amount of enemies coming up. So maybe if you want to go to this area, you might want to go for AoE spells, so you can take out more enemies faster. But once again, maybe later on the higher levels, they'll be too tough for AoE spells, so it's better to use your normal single target spells. At least you will hit the targets properly. But yeah, so far no issues whatsoever. The time limit in the dungeons is pretty good, so it's not crazy. And you should be able to clear it without any significant issues as you progress in the game. So there we go, we actually got some green gems and we progressed the summon weapons. We got additional secondary missions being completed. Now we need to summon armor. We got the new armor as well, and we are getting those extra gems. So I advise you guys to have a couple of those safe for those situations when you are ordered to summon some things. And yeah, don't spend them all, so you can get even more of those green gems by doing the quests. We unlocked the new dungeon, Demon Brawl, on 3-1. Let's see how different it is from everything else. That's the boss thing, and you gotta defeat 3 bosses in each dungeon, I guess, in order to progress. Yes, and that will give you the red gems. That's actually pretty good. That will allow you to become stronger so much easier. Don't spend all your keys, because you might need keys for the green quest as well, and those red gems will be really handy for the upgrades here, so we can get some more boss damage, some more superior attack damage as well. Pretty decent. And here is the reason why you would like to upgrade your health. As you go to the harder levels, the enemies, they will start attacking your base, and here both your health and health regen will help. So theoretically you can have enough stats to regenerate enemies' damage, so you can attack it for longer, and that might be good. But once again, this is secondary. The main is still attack and attack speed, because if the enemy can't get to you, that's way better than if they hit you and you recover. Another thing I want to tell you about those repeatable quests. Once they are finished, you won't get progress towards the next one. That counts for weapon, armors, skill summons, and clearing the dungeons, I think. So if you summon, like, let's say 200 weapons, you will still get reward only for 50, so make sure to claim them before summoning the next batch. At least that's how it is right now, so yeah, be careful. This is the boss that I think will take me out, because it's pretty tough, although we got pretty good amount of health. So if the skills will regenerate in time... Oh, nice, we could progress it as well. There we go, we died at 311, the boss actually got us. You can replay it a few times in order to hope for the critical, or you can also watch an ad in order to get attack, health and attack speed bonus. That will allow you to push way further. So look at our attack speed and power with all those potions. They are really helping out quite a lot, and I think we can push a couple more stages and maybe even to the next chapter. So there we go, the boss fights, and look at our capacity with all those potions. The poor fellow won't be able to reach us. RIP. Good. Yeah, we managed to get to chapter 4 right now, but I don't think that we'll be able to push to chapter 5 to unlock the companions. Let's take a look at them over here and see how they work. Well, they have percentage of your attack speed, and they got their own attack speed as well. So basically, they will just allow you to shoot more often. And that's actually pretty cool. I think this is a cool mechanics. So when you unlock them, just get the best one you can, and that's it. They don't have any skills, I guess. So just the higher rarity one will just get more attack percentage and attack speed. Yeah, simple. So yeah, guys, those are all the tips I can give you for the arrow quest. If you get extra tips for the newer players, let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. All those things together with the comments will help to promote it in YouTube algorithms. And check out the video description for additional links like LD players. You can play this and other games on the PC, and my other YouTube channel, social media and Discord. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.